Look at your hands. They tell a story, don't they? A story of hard work, of dedication, of getting the job done, no matter what. We've earned these calluses, haven't we? We've sacrificed sleep, pushed through aches and pains, all to take care of our families, to build a good life. But here's the thing that gets me. We carry that same hard work ethic into our exercise routines. We're diligent, we're persistent. So why does our body still ache? Why do we still feel those nagging pains? Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mark Peterson, your health curator, here to cut through all the confusing health information out there and bring you the real, actionable advice you need to thrive in your senior years. Over 35 years of experience helping folks just like you, I've seen it all. And today, with a heavy heart, I need to talk about something crucial. How some of the very exercise habits we believe are good for us are actually betraying our bodies. I'm going to break down the top 5 reasons why your hard work in the gym or on the trails might be doing more harm than good. Now, be honest with yourself. Have you ever felt like you're putting in the effort, you're doing everything right, but your body just isn't cooperating? Let's get to the bottom of this together. I had a close friend, a real go-getter, always prided himself on his morning hikes. His knees would pop and crack going uphill, and coming down was even worse. But he'd just grit his teeth and say, "No pain, no gain, right?" He thought admitting it hurt was a sign of weakness. Well, wouldn't you know it? Just a few months ago, he got the news the cartilage in his knees was shot, bone on bone. His only regret? Ignoring the warning signs for so long. His doctor told him, "The price you paid for ignoring those signals from your knees is far too high." Listen, our bodies don't lie. That good, tired feeling after a workout? That's your muscles getting stronger, a healthy sign of progress. But that sharp, stabbing, or persistent ache? That's your joints and ligaments screaming for help. A dangerous red flag. Our generation, we were taught to tough it out, to work through the pain. But when it comes to exercise, pushing through the wrong kind of pain is the most misguided thing you can do. Remember the 2-day rule. If you have pain in a specific area after exercising, rest it for 2 full days. If that pain doesn't improve or gets worse, it's not just a muscle strain. It's a sign that you need to ease off or see a healthcare professional to figure out what's really going on. Have you ever had that "I should have stopped" when moment? If you're comfortable sharing, please leave a comment below and tell us about your experience. Your story might just save someone else from making the same mistake and could add years to their joint health. My wife, bless her heart, got a fancy new smartwatch a while back. And for a while there, I thought she was going to drive herself crazy. It would be 10 p.m., and she'd be heading out the door, saying, "Oh no, I only got 8,000 steps in today. Gotta hit that 10,000 mark." Her feet would be killing her, but those numbers on her wrist took priority. It was like she was a slave to that digital goal. So many of us believe that walking is the safest exercise, and we set that 10,000-step goal as the gold standard. But that belief might actually be hurting our feet and knees. That 10,000-step thing? It was actually a marketing slogan invented in Japan, back in the 1960s. It's not some universal health rule that applies to everyone. If you have osteoarthritis or back problems, pounding the pavement for miles, just to reach that arbitrary number, is like hitting your knees with a hammer over and over again. Break free from the tyranny of numbers. Starting today, let's change our goal. How about enjoy a brisk 30-minute walk? Just enough to get your heart rate up a little. It's about quality, not quantity. 30 minutes of walking with good posture, in supportive shoes, and paying attention to how your body feels is a far better medicine than forcing yourself to reach some number while you're in pain. Come on, be honest. Has that step counter ever made you smile or stressed you out? Share your stories in the comments. Let's reclaim our bodies and stop letting a gadget dictate our health. When I'm out in the neighborhood, I often see seniors walking in the park before the sun even comes up. It's admirable, that dedication. You think, wow, they're so disciplined. They must be incredibly healthy. But what if that early morning hustle is actually putting their heart and brain at risk? Our bodies, after a night's rest, are like an old car on a cold morning. They need time to warm up. In the early morning, especially before dawn, our blood is at its thickest, and our blood pressure tends to spike. Our joints and muscles are stiff from lying still all night. Starting strenuous exercise in this worst-case scenario can put a tremendous strain on our heart and brain vessels. Remember the 30-minute warm-up window. Don't rush out the door the second you wake up. Start with a warm glass of water to gently wake up your system and do some light stretching in your home to get those stiff joints moving. The best time to start your more intense exercise is after your body has fully woken up, usually around 10 a.m. or later. What do your mornings look like? Do you jump right into your day, or do you take a little time to ease into it? Share your morning routines in the comments. We all know someone who says, "Well, I may not do much else, but I can still walk for miles." Consistency is great, but you wouldn't eat the same thing for every meal, would you? We need a balanced diet for good health, and the same goes for exercise. I see so many folks who only walk and then struggle with simple things, like lifting groceries or have poor balance, and are more prone to falls because they've neglected their upper body strength and flexibility. If walking or hiking is the meat and potatoes of your exercise routine, then strength training is your protein, and stretching is your vitamin-rich veggies. Just like a diet that lacks variety can lead to malnutrition, an exercise routine that only focuses on one type of activity creates imbalances in your body's function. Practice the +1 rule. If you walk every day, try adding just 5 minutes of arm circles or wall push-ups after 2 of your walks each week. If you enjoy hiking, make sure you're adding some gentle stretches to your leg muscles when you get home. What's your go-to exercise? Are you a dedicated walker? A swimming enthusiast? Tell us in the comments what your main form of exercise is. We can all get some new ideas for adding variety to our routines. These days, it's amazing what you can find online. With a few clicks on YouTube, you can access workout videos from experts all over the world. I know many of you are following, along with those lose belly fat in 15 minutes videos. And while those instructors look great, have you ever stopped to think about how old they are? I see so many seniors who end up in my office with back strains or shoulder pain after trying to keep up with those fast-paced, high-impact routines designed for a much younger demographic. Folks in their 30s and 40s might be exercising to build a show body, but our goals are different. Our focus should be on building a functional body, one that allows us to live independently, pain-free, and enjoy our lives to the fullest. Just like a sports car needs a different kind of engine care than a sedan, our bodies require a different approach to exercise as we age. When you're searching for workout videos on YouTube, be sure to add those senior-friendly 60 or low-impact filters to your search. And before you start following along, watch the entire video first to see if the pace and the movements are something you feel comfortable doing. Have you ever started a workout video and thought, "Nope, this ain't for me"? On the flip side, if you've found some fantastic senior-friendly exercise channels or videos, please share the links in the comments below. Let's spread the word about what works for us. So what do you think about these 5 points? Some of you might be nodding along, others might feel a little defensive. It's okay. We've lived long lives, and sometimes it's hard to change habits. But now that we know how some of our well-intentioned efforts might be backfiring, we can make smarter choices. It's not about doing more, it's about doing it right. It's about listening to our bodies instead of just pushing through. Out of these 5 habits, which one resonated with you the most? Which one are you committed to changing starting today? Leave a comment below with your pledge. That commitment is the first step towards a healthier tomorrow. I'm Dr. Mark Peterson, wishing you a wise and healthy journey. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to explore the best ways to stay active and healthy in our senior years. Remember, it's not about how fast you exercise. It's about how long and how comfortably you can keep moving. Let's take this journey together. A little slower, a little gentler, and a lot healthier. Thank you for watching.